Seven Nation Army gets us going here on a Thursday night to kick off Week 3. It's an AFC East rivalry matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. The Dolphins come in 0-2 on the year, big underdogs to the 2-0 Buffalo Bills. 12.5-point favorites are the Buffalo Bills coming into play today. A lot of people have already written off Miami for the season. We still got a long way to go. Dolphins trying to stun some people around the country here on a Thursday night, and away we go here from Orchard Park. Dolphins will get the ball first on offense, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes Tua Tagovailoa out onto the field. 27 years of age, 6'1", 220. Coming off of a loss in a shootout game against the New England Patriots at home last week. An 0-2 start for Tua. A lot of people writing them off, as we just mentioned, as they try to turn their season around after a very bad start. First down, Miami. Started the drive with a play fake. Tagovailoa throws downfield, and he's got a wide open receiver, and there's a good start. Across midfield to Tyreek Hill, who has been all the talk for this Miami team on social media. What's the deal with Tyreek Hill? Haven't targeted him a whole lot this year. A lot of people say he's going to want to walk away, and he makes the game's first catch there, coming off of a 100-yard performance receiving last week. Still no touchdowns for him, though. Another play action and a throw by Tua, and this one's Jalen Waddle. So he goes to his two top receivers to start this game, and a couple chunk plays have him up to the 25-yard line. 50 yards in two plays. And here comes Miami right away, kind of stunning this Bill crowd early. Jalen Waddle, 5 catches, 68 yards last week and a touchdown. And here comes Miami right down the field. Tua actually didn't have a horrible game last week against New England. 26 of 32, 315, and 2 touchdowns. He did throw 1 interception. Tua under pressure and goes down back at the 35, untouched. Is Rapp, and he gets home for a loss of 8. That rejuvenates this crowd here on the opening drive. Tua got sacked 5 times in that game last week against New England, and he gets sacked here on the opening drive once again. Second down and 18 at the 33-yard line. Another play fake, more pressure, and another sack. And now all of a sudden that front for the Bills defense backs him up to the 40-yard line. It's Jones who gets home to bring down Tua. Second sack in as many plays, third down and long. Mike McDaniel trying to figure it out. After a horrid start to the season for Miami. Drive started good. They got 50 yards on 2 plays, and now they're backed up on the edge of field goal range. Third down and 24. Need to get to the 17-yard line. Tua with a screen to Waddle. Nowhere to go. Tackled down by Lewis on the outside. Fourth down on the way, and it looks to be a long field goal try here for the Dolphins. So after a good couple chunk plays to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, couple sacks stop this drive, and they're actually going to punt it away. They're not even going to try the field goal. So a great job by that Bills defense to stop the Miami momentum very quickly. And Josh Allen and company will start inside the 15. Josh Allen, 29 years of age, out of Wyoming, 6'5", 237. Coming off of a 20-point win over the New York Jets a week ago. Got hit in the face. Had that bloody nose, black and blue, battle scars, came back into the game, led the Bills to a victory. So a 2-0 start for Buffalo. First down on their opening drive. And they started off with James Cook, who gets stood up at the 15, and a pickup of 3. Cook last week, 132 yards against that Jets defense, just absolutely killed them on the ground. 21 carries on 132 yards and 2 touchdowns for James Cook. He had a 44-yard run. Second down and 7 after a pickup of 3. Off the play fake, it's Allen with pressure up the middle. Trying to evade and run, and he dives forward just shy of the 20-yard line. And a third down is on the way. Looking to try to work the ball downfield. Good job by that Miami pass rush to disrupt Allen before he could set and look down the field. Third down and 3 on the way. Bills trying to avoid going 3 and out. Big chance for Miami to get off the field on a 3 and out on this opening drive for Buffalo. Third down and 3. Allen throws, caught, Palmer, first down. Just across the 35-yard line in a laser beam from Josh Allen on the run, first down. Joshua Palmer, just 2 catches last week for 47. Targeted only 3 times, but he averaged 23.5 yards per catch. And he makes the first catch here, first down. Opening drive continues here for Buffalo. It's Cook. And a good tackle in the outside and a loss of a yard on first down. Second down and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Second down, Allen over the middle. Good catch on a reach behind by Dalton Kincaid. And a first down around midfield to the big tight end. Allen starts the game off 2 for 2.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down just shy of midfield. Play action for Allen, who has all day. Underneath the Cook. And he gets brought down immediately by Dodson after a pickup of 4. So the Bills on their opening drive trying to march the field off to a good start. They get it just across into Miami territory.
47-yard line.
Here is Cook, who makes a cut and then gets brought down. That's a wall at the 46-yard line, and now another third down on the way. Allen last week sidelined for 2 plays after getting a bloody nose after he face planted hard into the ground. His post-game press conference said we can breathe, it's okay. He goes down here for the sack as he couldn't breathe in the pocket. Miami forces a fourth down. Buffalo, after scoring a touchdown on their first drive last week, have to punt it away after getting a couple first downs.
Cameron Johnston in punt formation.
Pressure on the punter, just got it away, and out of bounds near the 25. So that's where Tua and company will begin on offense. Good start to the drive last time. A couple chunk plays to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Stalled on a couple sacks, had to punt it away. Still scoreless over halfway through this opening quarter. Dolphins desperate for a win. Not a favorable schedule for them here as we head to the third week of the NFL. They have the Bills this week. They host the Jets next on Monday night. Here's a handoff up the middle to Devon Achane, and a good run on first down of 13 yards and a first down across the 35.
First down, Miami.
Achane had 30 yards on 11 carries last week. Absolutely no running game for Miami a week ago. Good cut by Achane, and he breaks away. Here goes Devon Achane, drugged down inside the 25. Back-to-back big runs for the Miami running back. And he's already as over his total from a week ago for that entire game on these 2 runs back to back. All the way up to the 23-yard line now here for Miami. First down. Right back at him. And Achane this time can't escape. 2 yards on first down, 53 yards total on 3 carries here on this drive alone.
It's second and 8 at the Bills' 21-yard line.
Second down at the 21-yard line. Tua on the run has his open man Tyreek Hill out of bounds inside the 5-yard line, and just like that, it's first down and goal to go for Miami's offense. And how about this start for the Dolphins? First down and goal at the 5-yard line. Miami trying to crack the scoreboard first here on the road. Here's a pop pass to Waddle, and he is in. Touchdown! How about the Dolphins striking first here in Buffalo? A pop pass to Jalen Waddle. That'll go as a touchdown pass for Tua Tagovailoa, and a touchdown catch for Jalen Waddle to put Miami on the board first.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Sanders on for the extra point. And he knocks it through. 7-0. Miami with the lead here on the road to start this Thursday night football game in Buffalo. Good start for the Dolphins offense. And it's 7-0. And now Josh Allen and company, after having to punt it away on their first drive, getting another crack at it, trailing by 7. This is the second primetime game in 3 weeks for Buffalo. Both of them here at Orchard Park. The first one, Sunday Night Football. We all remember it against the Ravens, that miraculous comeback to kick off the new season. Now here on a Thursday night, trailing 7-0 in the opening quarter. And a big hit at the 25. So here comes Buffalo's offense back out on the field. 7-0 Dolphins have the lead. As Buffalo's out there for drive number 2 of this game, and to punt it away at around midfield their first time. First down starting at the 25. And Allen pulls it out and runs it to the left, meets a wall and gets driven backwards. Just a yard on the pickup as Marshall Jr. comes up to make the tackle, a gain of 1. Josh Allen was the second leading rusher on the team a week ago against New England. 6 carries for 59 yards behind James Cook's 21 carries on 132 yards. Cook splits out wide here, emptying the backfield here for Allen. On second down, Allen fires, pass incomplete. Broken up over the middle, trying to hit his tight end, Kincaid. And now third down on the way. This Miami team comes in playing with some fire here against their rivals. Big underdogs, the Dolphins. The line was at 12.5 coming into play today. Third down and 9. Good catch on that snap. Allen stands in, fires downfield, and the pass is caught. And the ball is out at the end of the play, and the Dolphins have it. For now, it's a fumble. Khalil Shakir coughs it up, and Jack Jones is there for the recovery. And I'm sure they'll look at this. That ball came out late. And I think the ground might have forced that fumble. And it did. Forearm down. Should be a quick review. Well, the Dolphins offense coming out there. We haven't had any word of a review yet. All turnovers are reviewed in the NFL. We're still waiting to hear Whether they're going to look at this one, they should. Because it looked like he was down, and now they initiate the review.
Previous play is under review.
So a good strike by Allen to Shakir. As you can see, arm clearly down, forcing the fumble. The ground can't cause the fumble in this situation, and it does. So Buffalo should retain possession.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And there you go. So a good review, good call, good change on the field. And a first down at the 45-yard line here for Buffalo after the connection to Khalil Shakir. Here's Cook. Running off that right side, looked like he was going to have a hole for a moment, and then it gets tackled down after a 2-yard pickup. As we head to the 2.5-minute mark to go in this opening quarter.
Second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Empty backfield here for Allen. Allen, quick hitter, overthrown, and a dangerous throw into harm's way, and now third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Didn't look like the Dolphins defender was looking for it. If he did, he might be running into the end zone right now. Third down and 8. Here for Buffalo. Need to get to the 35. Allen to Cook. And he makes a move and picks up a first down inside the 30. And Buffalo keeps the drive alive on a strike to James Cook.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So Josh Allen with another strike keeps the drive alive inside the Miami 30 now. Cook cuts it back, spinning his way into the 25. Pickup of 5 on first down. This has been a long drive for Buffalo, just methodically marching the field right now. Second down. Play action. Allen to the outside. Caught and close. He's got it. First down to Coleman. And Buffalo takes it into the red zone at the 19.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Allen on first down. Over the middle. Caught by Palmer, and he sets up first and goal. To the 8-yard line comes Buffalo. Joshua Palmer, his third catch. And Buffalo's knocking on the door as we approach the end of the quarter here in quarter number 1. They do snap it. Final play of the quarter. Allen to the outside. Caught and stood up at the goal line. It'll be second and goal from the 1 for Buffalo to start the second. It's 7-0 Miami at the moment. Buffalo knocking on the door. So here comes Jalen Waddle and company back out on the field. 7 apiece here in Buffalo. First down, start of the drive here for the Dolphins. Play action and a bootleg out to his left. Tua finds an open receiver. Good throw. Jalen Waddle makes the catch inside the 40, and another good start to this drive for the Dolphins. 18 yards on the bootleg. First down, Miami. 18-yard pickup on first down. Play clock down to 3. Another play fake. Tua steps into it and finds Tyreek Hill. And he breaks free down the sideline inside the 25-yard line. Another chunk play. This time to Tyreek Hill, and all of a sudden, Miami takes it just outside the red zone. Miami looking a lot better than they did the first 2 weeks of the year. First down. It's Achane. Going to squeeze his way through the middle of that defense and brought down after a pickup of 5 on first down. Second down at 5 inside the 20. Achane trying to stretch it, and he had nowhere to go. Losing yardage on the play, swarmed by that Buffalo defense. It's Bishop who comes home for the sack, and now third down and 9 on the way. And here comes this crowd. Third down and 9. Need to get to the 12-yard line to convert. Over the middle, Achane makes a move and stood up just short. It'll be fourth down and 1, and now decision time here for the Miami offense. Jason Sanders looks like he's coming on. Nope, they're going to go for it. Fourth and 1 from the 13. It's Achane. He's got a first down, and he sets up first and goal. Just inside the 10-yard line, and Miami keeps the drive alive against this Buffalo defense that has looked kind of shaken up here in this first half. Achane again. Tried to cut it back, and he gets stood up at the 10-yard line by Oliver. So second and goal, still at the 10-yard line. Might have even lost half a yard. Second and goal at the 10-yard line. It's number 10 in motion, Tyreek Hill. Achane again, stood up again, loss of a yard, third down and goal. Back at the 11-yard line. A swarm of Bills make the tackle. And now third down and goal back at the 11-yard line. Third down and goal, they have trips receivers to the left. Swing it out, watch out! Blown up is Jalen Wright. And Buffalo turns them backwards after setting up first down and goal. It's fourth and goal back at the 16, and here comes the field goal team. So good job by Buffalo to bend but not break. In that situation, they gave up the fourth down, set up first and goal, did Miami, and then they just went backwards. Field goal here to try to make it a 3-point Miami lead. Nearly blocked, and a flag is down. They might have hit him.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh my. Dorian Strong called for roughing the kicker, and Miami gets new life inside the 10-yard line.
Automatic first down.
Wow. They nearly blocked it, and he hit the kicker. So now Miami will get new life. First and goal at the 8-yard line. Ollie Gordon bounces it to the edge, and the rookie has a touchdown. First NFL touchdown for Ollie Gordon comes here in Buffalo, and Miami takes the lead. Just a killer penalty on Buffalo, the roughing the kicker call.
The kicker on for the point
Turns
after.
3 into 7, a 4-point penalty. And Miami has a touchdown lead here in Buffalo. 10 plays, 75-yard drive, over 6 minutes off the clock. Not too shabby for the Dolphins. And this looks like a completely different team after the first 2 weeks of the year. They had a good game that they fell short in last week against New England. But a lot of people have been writing them off already on the year. Don't look now. They got crushed in week 1 against Indianapolis, 33-8. But last week they had a good shootout game that they fell short of, 33-27 the final score against New England. And now, so far here in this first half, they're putting on a show against Buffalo, of all teams. Return will get him out to the 29 for Johnson, and Buffalo will take over there. Josh Allen and company back out onto the field. 14-7, Miami has the lead here in the first half, 8:01 to go before halftime in this game. What up, Gluten Taco? Good catch on that snap by Allen on first down, going downfield, knocked away, and incomplete. Good coverage downfield on Khalil Shakir. It's second down.
It's now second and 10.
So under 8 minutes to go here before halftime now. 14-7, Miami has the lead. Second down and 10 after the incompletion. Allen over the middle. Good catch and a first down. Just shy of the 40-yard line. No, he's just short of the first down, actually. They mark him short. I don't know about that ball placement there, but either way, third down and short. And this might be another Josh Allen sneak opportunity. Third down and inches. They got all the big boys in up front. And now the big quarterback comes under center. There it is, and there's a first down. Too easy. And the drive continues here for Buffalo as we're over halfway through the quarter now.
First and 10.
Just the length of Josh Allen. First down and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Cook. Oh, big hit. Couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage before he's on his back. As Sailor comes in to make the tackle. No gain on the play.
Second and 10.
Josh Allen's sneak is a gimme every time. You saw Buffalo bring it out on the goal line for the touchdown, and now a third down and inches conversion on this drive. They empty the backfield for him here on second down. Extra man on the blitz. Bills pick it up, and that one's dropped. Shakir couldn't bring it in, and now third down and 10. Usually sure-handed Khalil Shakir couldn't bring that one in, and now Buffalo staring at a third down and long. They've converted 4 third downs in this game. including one already on this drive. 3rd down and 10. Allen steps up underneath. It's Kincaid who got enough as he fights his way into Miami territory, and a 1st down for Buffalo, and the drive stays alive for the Bills offense. Good job by Allen to stand in the pocket. It was quickly breaking down around him, and he's able to find his big tight end for a 1st down. As we're under 6 minutes to go here before halftime. First down at the 48-yard line. It's Cook. Bounces it to the edge. Around the corner he comes, and James Cook gets close to another 1st down. Good run of about 9.5, let's call it. 2nd and just short. And a world of possibilities here on 2nd down and inches for Josh Allen and company. Essentially have 3 plays here to get 6 inches. They hand it off to the up man, and he didn't get there. He hesitated after the handoff, and he couldn't get there. And now 3rd down and 1. That was Reggie Gillum, the fullback, who couldn't get to the sticks, and now 3rd down and a yard. See if we get another keeper from Allen. Yep. Yes, 1st down. I think everybody in this building, everybody in the nation knew exactly what was coming, and Miami couldn't stop it. 1st down, Buffalo. The Buffalo on the move again. They're on the edge of field goal range for Matt Prater. They bring an extra tight end in. It's Jackson Hawes in motion. Cook up the middle. Going to squirt his way through. Gets about 6, just shy of the 30-yard line. So Buffalo methodically marching the field. They tried a deep shot to start this drive to Shakir that fell incomplete. Ever since then, it's just been a lot of dink and dunk. Just chunk play after chunk play getting down the field. And now they empty the backfield here for Allen. Extra man on the blitz. Allen on the move. He's got a 1st down as he takes it inside the 25. That looked like a designed quarterback run, and the big quarterback, number 17, picks up a 1st down. That's the 3rd rushing 1st down he's gotten on this drive. As we approach the 2-minute warning now. At least one more play before we hit it. Trips receivers to the left. Here's a screen to Cook, trying to get a block out in front. Makes a move. 1st down the sideline. And he sets up 1st and goal. What a move in the open field by James Cook. Crowd loves it. Bills love it. As we approach the 2-minute warning with Buffalo knocking on the door before the half break. 2 minutes to play at Orchard Park. 14-7 Miami, but Buffalo knocking on the door once again. Empty backfield here for Allen. Opposite side of the 2-minute warning. Extra man on the blitz. Allen, end zone, picked off, intercepted. And Miami takes over on a huge takeaway. First interception thrown by Allen on the year. And the Dolphins take over here before the half. Huge turn of events here before halftime, and now we'll see what Miami wants to do. They have all 3 timeouts, and they have a chance to make this a 2-possession game going into halftime. Something nobody saw coming. 12.5-point underdogs coming into this game, and they lead Buffalo with the ball here before halftime. From the 20-yard line, they hand it off to Achane, who hits the edge. Good tackle from behind before it could get going. And a pickup of 5 on 1st down. Clock continues to tick down, 1:45 and counting. Miami sitting on their timeouts for a moment. Excellent game plan coming in for Mike McDaniels versus the first 2 weeks. Tua on the move, gonna run it. First down, inside the 35. And the clock will continue to tick down near a minute 20 and counting. Tua Tagovailoa runs it for a first down. And they are in no hurry. They don't want to accidentally throw a few incompletions and then give Buffalo some time. They want to wind the clock down as much as possible here to not give Josh Allen and company a chance. First down at the 36-yard line. Screen blown up. Timeout Buffalo now on the loss of yardage, and that's what we just mentioned. Miami going backwards. And now Buffalo trying to play time here to get a chance here before the break. So a minute and 1 second to go. 2nd and 12 here for Miami. Four-man rush, another screen, breaks a tackle, and now bounces it to the edge. Down the sideline goes Achane, out across midfield. Huge play there on 2nd and 12 for Devon Achane on the screen, and Miami approaching field goal range here before the half, and a field goal makes it a 10.2 possession game. First down, Achane. Another handoff. He gets stood up at the 45. Timeout Miami. 29 seconds to go. Still not quite in field goal range. They're at the 46-yard line of Buffalo right here. But more importantly on this drive, too, they haven't allowed Buffalo to get stops to maybe get a chance to get the ball back here before halftime. The Bills do start the second half with the football. So this could turn out to be a pretty big possession here. 2nd and 8. Tagovailoa swings it out. Achane makes a move, gets brought down inbounds, so the clock will continue to tick down. Now they use their final timeout. 21 seconds to go. 14-7 Miami with the football. So 3rd down and 7 here for Miami. Interesting situation. You're out of timeouts. You're not quite in field goal range yet. So you got to be very careful with this play call. Buffalo still with all 3 timeouts as they play back and soft. Don't want to give up a big play. 3rd down and 7. Plenty of time here on the play clock as well. That's Hill running back and forth. Tua spinning around, throwing downfield, wide open. And now you got to get up there. Jalen Waddle makes the catch inside the 20-yard line. And now we'll see if Miami can get up in time to spike it. They're taking a lot of time here. And it doesn't look like they're going to get this off. They will not. Lack of awareness at the end of the first half, and Miami couldn't capitalize on the big play to Jalen Waddle. We have hit halftime in Buffalo, 14-7. Dolphins surprisingly have a lead. Back here in Buffalo for the start of the second half. Thursday night football, week 3 kicking off tonight between an AFC East rivalry matchup. The Dolphins come in 12.5-point underdogs to the Bills, and they have a halftime lead at 14-7. Couldn't get the spike off at the end of the first half, and that's the difference between a 10-point lead and a 7-point lead as Buffalo will start the third quarter out across the 25. So Josh Allen coming out onto the field to start the second half. In that first half, he was 11 of 16 throwing the ball, 155 yards and a rushing touchdown. These Dolphins are pumped, Gluten Taco. First down at the 26. They started off with Allen running it to the left, and he slides down at the 30-yard line, pick up a 4. Tua Tagovailoa was a perfect 12 for 12 in that first half, 185 yards and a touchdown. Devon Achane already approaching 100 yards for Miami. He's at 11 carries for 91. So the Bills are going to keep up with the Dolphins here in this game. Something nobody saw coming, but we'll take it. Been a good game so far. James Cook gets stopped. And it's 3rd down and 4 now. 9 carries, 60 yards in that first half for James Cook. And now 3rd down and a big play here early in the second half for the Dolphins defense. Extra man on the blitz. Allen fires, caught, turning it to the inside. Down the middle of the field comes Johnson. And he gets all the way up near the 40-yard line, and a big play for Buffalo on 3rd down. It's Keon Coleman, excuse me. Just a whiff on coverage. And a big play for Buffalo, and one that they desperately needed. So 1st down up to the 41-yard line of Miami here for Buffalo. Here's Cook bouncing it to the edge, trying to get the corner. He cannot. Brought down after a 3-yard pickup, and we got some jawing downfield with Joshua Palmer, who hasn't been targeted very much in this game. Second down and 7. Cook again, cuts it back, bursts down the middle of the field, and a 1st down run. Up across the 25-yard line of Miami, James Cook with a burst, and a 1st down for Buffalo on the move here just outside the red zone. So 1st down, Buffalo. Good looking drive here to start the 3rd. Allen setting up a screen for Cook. What a block out in front. And James Cook gets about a yard shy of the 1st down and a gain of 9. A huge pancake block out in front of James Cook there on that screen. 2nd and short. Here is the handoff to the outside, to the end zone, touchdown! Johnson bounces it to the edge and takes it in, and Buffalo's an extra point away from tying the game. A classic AFC East rivalry matchup in the making. Prime time football. Prater ties us at 14. 7 plays, 73 yards down the field. Buffalo with a great start to the second half ties us at 14. And you have to remember, going back to the end of the first half, Miami couldn't get the spike off that would have allowed for a field goal that would still have them in the lead right now. It would be 17-14 if everything played out the way it did. Instead, we're tied at 14, and now Tua Tagovailoa and company with a chance to respond in what is turning out to be an excellent game early in the 3rd. From inside the 5-yard line to the 25-yard line is where Miami will begin. Tua perfect. And perfect to Tyreek Hill as well. 3 targets, 3 catches for 81 yards. Tua was 12 for 12 in that first half. Looking to continue their offensive success here on drive number 1 of the second half. On first down, it's Achane who had a great first half, and it picks up a gain of 5 on first down. Good run. Half the yardage needed, and now some possibility here on second down and medium. Second down, back to him. Achane trying to find a hole, and he gets stood up. Loss of 2 on the play. Now third down on the way. And it looks like it's going to come down to the right arm of Tua here on third. Third down and 7. Need to get to the 35. Tagovailoa to the far side of the field. Connects to Tyreek Hill for a first down. 4 targets, 4 catches now for Tyreek Hill, and a first down. Gluten Taco, are you rooting for a team in this game? I could have swore you were a Bills fan after that last drive, but now you're rooting for Miami. I don't know what's happening. First down at the 42-yard line after the third down conversion. Achane up the middle, big hole, and Devon Achane continues to torch this Bills defense. Appreciate it, Gluten Taco.
First down, Dolphins.
Under 9 to go in the third. First drive of the second half for Miami, off to a good start. Into Bills territory, and now a swing out, and that one was just kind of busted from the start. They do get positive yards out of it. 5 yards, in fact. It looked better, or it looked worse than it actually was. 5-yard pickup to the tight end to the 36-yard line. Second and 5. Tyreek Hill lines up at the top of your screen. Looks like they're pressing him. They hand it off. Achane. He gets close. Third down and short on the way, and now Tua definitely not as big as Josh Allen. Do we see a quarterback sneak here on third down and inches from Tua on this side of the ball? We've seen a few already from Josh Allen. Do we see it here from Tagovailoa? They go under center, bring the big boys in. We do see it, and he gets, no, he's short. What in the world? What is that spot? Looks like for sure he got a first down. They say he went backwards. Did his knee come down before the plunge forward is the question. And now they're going to go for it on fourth down and 1, and they're going to go shotgun here. On fourth down, Tua swings it out. Achane got it, ball's out, and it rolls to the sideline, and what's the ruling? They say out of bounds, Miami football, I believe. And Miami maintains possession. What a lucky break for the Dolphins. First down. First down at the 28-yard line. Here's Achane again as he powers his way to the 25-yard line. So a huge break for Miami. That fumble went right to the sideline and then just kind of stopped right before it went out of bounds. And they say Buffalo did not recover it before going out of bounds. So Miami keeps control. On second down, Tagovailoa on the move, dropped over the middle by Achane. And Tua could have just ran that for probably a lot more yardage. Instead, third down. Third down and 7. Need to get to the 19. Extra man on the blitz. Good pickup by Miami, and this one's dropped. Back-to-back drops, and that one would have been a first down as he was trying to hit Darren Waller, the tight end. And it's fourth down, and here comes the field goal team. So Buffalo's defense bends but doesn't break. As Gluten Taco mentions, Tua could have ran it again, but either way, back-to-back drops for Miami kills the drive. They settle for 3, and the Dolphins take the lead back. 17-14 is our score in Buffalo. and the Dolphins take the lead. I don't think anybody saw this type of game coming. Miami making Buffalo work. Now we'll see how Josh Allen responds after trailing by 3 now. From the 5-yard line, the return will bring him out just shy of the 30. So a touchdown drive there last time for the Bills. James Cook, 12 carries, 45 yards. The rushing touchdown on their last drive came from Johnson. And now Buffalo trails again 17-14 here with just under 6 minutes to go in the third. First down Buffalo. Started the drive at the 27-yard line. To throw Allen over the middle quickly. Connects. Keon Coleman for a 7-yard pickup to the 35-yard line. Haven't had a whole lot of fireworks in this game. We expected coming in a ton of fireworks for this Buffalo offense, especially with the lack of success Miami has had through the first couple weeks of the season, especially that week 1 game against Indianapolis. 2nd and 3, Allen again underneath. That's Coleman again, and he's got a first down as he gets turned aside at the 44-yard line, but a first down for Buffalo. Back-to-back catches for Keon Coleman.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Coleman, just 22 years of age, 6'4", 215, second-year man out of Florida State. Here is Cook. Good tackle up front. He just dragged him down like a rag doll. And a gain of just 1 on first down. Shout out Kevin Harlan for those of you that got that reference. Second down and 9. Cook again, meets a wall, gets stood up. And now 3rd down and 7. Big hit delivered by Brett. Now a big play as we approach the end of the third quarter. 3rd down and 7, need to get to the Dolphins 46. Extra man on the blitz. Allen fires. Coleman again. And a first down into Dolphin territory and across the 45. A laser beam from the right arm of Josh Allen, and Buffalo converts another 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So Buffalo keeps the drive alive into Dolphin territory now on the edge of field goal range for Matt Prater. If it comes down to it, a field goal would tie the game. Under 3 minutes to go here in the third. Under center is Allen. I formation. Fake it to Cook, setting up a screen. And brought down on the outside is Reggie Gillum for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Gillum, a 6-year man out of Toledo, 6 foot, 244, 28 years old. The fullback is what he's rostered as here for Buffalo. 2nd down and 5. Kincaid lines up in the backfield with Allen. Here's Cook. Not a whole lot of space. Tackled down by Brooks on the inside, and now another 3rd down on the way here for the Bills offense.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2. 4-man rush this time. Allen with the pocket breaking down, overthrows his receiver, incomplete. And now decision time on 4th down here for Buffalo. Field goal ties the game.
It's 4th down.
Aggressive nature for Buffalo, usually. And they are going to go for it. 4th and 2 from the 34. They hand it off. Cook, nowhere to go. Brought down in the backfield by Phillips. And Miami with a defensive stand, turning the Bills over on downs, and the Dolphins take over, up by 3. Interesting play call on 4th down and 2, trying to stretch the Dolphins defense, and that just didn't work. And now here comes Tua back out with a 3-point lead for the Dolphins. So just under 90 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Miami with a chance to add on to their lead on this drive, starting up at the 36-yard line. First down, Tagovailoa and company. Achane continues to be busy, and this time the Bills' defense is busy as they bring him down for a loss of 2. It's Bosa. Second down and long after the 2-yard loss. Extra man off the edge. Pass caught. Achane makes a move and drives forward near a first down. And we have an injured Dolphin on the field. Good run there by Achane, injured player for Miami. 47 seconds to go in the third. First down, Dolphins at the 46-yard line. Play action. Tagovailoa sets up deep in the pocket, checks it off underneath, and the pass is caught for about a 6-yard pickup on first down. Washington makes the catch. His first catch of the game is good for 6. And the play clock and game clock are pretty even, but we will get a snap here before the end of the third. Final play of the third quarter, play action and a throw. Pass is caught, and the tight end gets a first down out across the 40. It's Darren Waller. And he closes out the third quarter with a first down catch in Miami with the lead at the end of 3 in Buffalo. Heading to the fourth quarter, Dolphins with the ball on the move. Start of the fourth quarter here in Buffalo, 17-14 Miami. We mentioned it earlier a couple times, but Miami 12.5-point underdogs coming into this game. And they have a 3-point lead entering the fourth quarter here in Buffalo, and they're on the move. On the edge of field goal range right here. First down at 10. Play action, Tagovailoa fires downfield, pass is caught, Tyreek Hill near the 20-yard line. A strike from Tua to Tyreek Hill and a first down Dolphins. A laser beam and a good catch with the defender wrapped around him for Tyreek Hill. First down to the 21-yard line. Tua to the outside, a far throw to Darren Waller who makes the catch. And a 2-yard pickup on first down. Dangerous throw off his back foot there from Tua, able to convert. And Tagovailoa is having himself an excellent game here today. On second down, a screen for Achane with room to run. Devon Achane, touchdown! How about this? Miami extending their lead here in Buffalo. What a game for Devon Achane. This crowd is stunned here at Orchard Park.
The kicker on.
You can hear a pen drop in this building right now. And Miami extends their lead to 10 over Buffalo in the fourth quarter. How about that drive? 7 plays, 64 yards, 2:48 off the clock. And don't look now, but Miami is pulling away from Buffalo right now. Patterson on to kick it away for Miami. 10-point lead for the Dolphins here on the road. From inside the 10-yard line, Johnson to the edge, down the sideline. Good return by Johnson, and he sets up shop at the 44-yard line. So, here comes Josh Allen and company. Not the game they've expected to have. You already know this if you're Buffalo's offense. How do you respond to the Miami touchdown, trailing by 10 now? We've seen fourth quarter comebacks already. Everybody knows what happened in week 1, Sunday Night Football, here in this building against Baltimore. Does Buffalo have another comeback up their sleeve? We'll find out here in the next 13 and a half minutes. First down, Buffalo. Start of the drive for Allen. And he finds his man, Joshua Palmer, for a first down and a good start. Taking it in Miami territory on one play inside the 45-yard line. So a good start for Josh Allen, calm and composed. First down, Buffalo. Allen dumped in the backfield, right up the gut. For the sack comes Jakeem Grant. Kenneth Grant, rather, up front for Miami, makes the tackle. And a loss of 6 on first down, right around midfield. And this crowd quiet again. You understand the offense is at work, but it's a different kind of quiet here at Orchard Park right now. 2nd and 16. Keon Coleman in motion. Allen tried to go to the screen, checks back down to Coleman, and he gets right back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe just beyond it, setting up a third down. Edge of field goal range right here for Buffalo. Matt Prater has a pretty good leg. He held the NFL record for years for longest field goal at 64 yards. That was back in 2013 when he hit that record. Since then, it's been broken by all these kickers. And now 3rd down and 9 on the way for Allen. Steps up, fires wide open. Joshua Palmer down the middle of the field. And he gets all the way down inside the 10-yard line, setting up 1st and goal. He was left all alone. A bust in the Miami coverage. And here comes Buffalo. So all of a sudden, a chunk play for the Bills, setting up 1st down and goal. First and goal at the 9-yard line. Empty backfield here for Allen. Allen over the middle. Dangerous throw and incomplete. 2nd down. Looked like he was going for Cook. He also had Shakir in the same area as well. Now 2nd and goal at the 9. If you're Buffalo here, if it comes down to it, not saying you want this to happen, but a field goal does make it a one-possession game as well. Under center is Allen here on 2nd and goal. Hand it to Cook. Big hole to the right. And he's in for a touchdown. Bills right back in business. Didn't take long at all for Buffalo to respond. And we've got a big ball game brewing here.
for the point after.
Matt Prater on for a big extra point, and he connects to make it a 3-point game. And we have an injured Dolphin on the extra point. We've got ourselves a 24-21 game on Thursday night. What a start to week 3 in the NFL. A lot of people were saying this was going to be a horrible primetime game. Why are the Dolphins playing the Bills in a primetime game? And what do you know? We got a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Prater sends it away. From inside the 10-yard line, the return out across the 25 and brought down shy of the 30. And that's where the Dolphins will set up shop. Tua's day, excellent. 21 of 23, just 2 incompletions in the game. He started a perfect 12 for 12 in that first half. Well over 200 yards throwing, and now going to try to burn some clock and maybe go down and score. We got a good game here, Gluten Taco. Kind of expecting it to be a blowout, and we've got a good one. Tua on first down. Good protection up front. Throws it off to the outside, caught, and Achane breaking ankles. First down across the 40-yard line. What a night for Devon Achane. Under 10.5 to go now here in the fourth quarter. Fake it to Achane. Tua. Hit it. Pulls out. And Miami's able to fall on it. Lucky break for the Dolphins. What a swipe at the football as Tua had his arm yanked down. And Buffalo gets the sack and a loss of 4. And a lucky break for Miami to jump on the football. Tua tried to let it fly, it looked like, and then just had his arm ripped down. My goodness. And one of the linemen in the right place at the right time. 2nd and 14. Four-man rush, Tua. Over the middle, Darren Waller to the midfield stripe. Sets up a more manageable third down situation. 3rd down and 2 here for Miami. And a big play upcoming for this Bills defense. Under 9 to go. Big play in this game. 3rd down and 2 at midfield. They go play fake. Extra man coming. Dolphins pick it up. And Achane can't stay in. He didn't know where he was. Mike McDaniels can't believe it. It's 4th down, and now decision time here for Miami. That's a huge break for Buffalo's defense as Achane had room in front of him to get the first down, and he just goes right out of bounds, and they're going to have to punt it away. In a 3-point game, you can't risk the field position battle here. Dolphins punting it away. Bills defense gets the stop, and a punt goes out of bounds at the 25. Not the ideal punt. And here comes Josh Allen and company back out. 3-point game. Field goal ties. Touchdown gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter. 8:18 to go. Trying to mount another fourth quarter comeback here. Already had one that we mentioned earlier on Sunday Night Football against Baltimore in week 1. Now here in week 3, another chance to erase a fourth quarter 10-point deficit. Started off with Cook, and he gets slammed in the backfield. Swarmed by that Dolphins defense, loss of 1 on first down. Total yards, Dolphins approaching 400. Buffalo approaching 350. Cook again. Sheds one tackle, quickly brought down. Big 3rd down on the way as we approach the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Third down and 8, need to get to the 35. 4-man rush, Allen on the move. Steps up, gonna run and fight. Just short. And now decision time in your own territory. Good tackle in the open field by Dodson, and now 4th and 1 back at your own 34. Do we see an Allen quarterback sneak here on 4th down and 1, or do they punt it away? They're way back at their own 34-yard line. Dangerous situation here, and yeah, they're going to punt it away. Can't risk turning it over at this spot of the field in this moment. So now Buffalo will trust their defense, punt away, field it at the 15, and that's where Miami will start. 6:25 to go. Devon Achane, 17 carries, 91 yards. Has a ton of yards receiving as well, including a touchdown receiving. And now all eyes turn to the Buffalo defense. Can they get another stop? Even if it's just a field goal. A field goal does not kill you. It keeps it a 6-point game. The only difference would be that you need to go down and score a touchdown rather than a game-tying field goal if it comes down to it. 1st down, Miami, starting at the 16. Play action for Tagovailoa. On the run, fires, caught, 1st down. Jalen Waddle makes the catch, and a good start to the drive for the Dolphins offense.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dolphins.
Miami 5 yards away from a 400-yard offensive day. Toss it to Achane, trying to hit the edge, turns the corner, and he's close to another 1st down, and he's got it. 400 yards total offense for Miami now in this game. Devon Achane over 100 yards rushing the ball, and another 1st down for the Dolphins offense. And the Bills just anxiously watching on their sideline. 1st down, 5.5 to go. Bills running out of time. RPO to Hill, room in front of him, and Tyreek Hill breaks away. Down the sideline, it's a chase, and he's all the way down inside the 25. A huge play to Tyreek Hill, the speedster. He's over 150 yards through the air. And Miami trying to put the dagger in the Buffalo Bills. All the way up to the 21. 1st down, Miami. Here's Waddle. And he gets swarmed. Loss of yardage on the play. So now you get into the territory that we mentioned to start this drive. Buffalo just can't give up a touchdown here. A field goal keeps it a 1-possession game. Like we said, the only difference that it'll make is they'll need a touchdown instead of a field goal. But now Buffalo, with Miami well in field goal range, just cannot give up 6 points. Tua underneath, caught Waddle to the 15-yard line. 3rd down coming up. We're going to go under 4 minutes to go here in this 4th quarter. Big 3rd down on the what? Huge 3rd down on the what? Buffalo needs a stop. 1st down for Miami means they can play the clock well in their favor. 3rd down. Need to get to the 11. Tagovailoa steps up, pressured, sack. That's huge. At the 20-yard line, Buffalo stays alive. The field goal unit will come out for the Dolphins as Russo gets home for the sack. So now Patterson will come out, try to make it a 6-point game and try to make it to force Buffalo to go down and score a touchdown rather than just needing a field goal. Big kick here from the left hash for Patterson. To try to put the Dolphins up by 6, get it away, and put it through to make it a 6-point game. Does Josh Allen have more magic in him? We've seen him do it time after time in his career. Trying to erase a 10-point 4th quarter deficit. That's the biggest lead Miami has had. Now a 6-point game. Allen will have 3 minutes and 1 second, all 3 timeouts to try to go down the field and score a game winner. From inside the 10. He had a good return his last time, not too lucky this time as he gets across the 25. And here comes Josh Allen, that man right there, trying to lead another game-winning drive. his latest against Baltimore in that huge Sunday Night Football game in Week 1. Trying to do another one here against Miami. 2:57 to go. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. They started off with a play fake. Allen stands in, fires downfield, batted away, and incomplete. Good coverage downfield. And it's second down. Haven't seen a ton of throws down the field like that in this game. They've been covered pretty well on both sides of the football. And now second down, crowd quiet with anxiety and anticipation. Second down for Allen. He empties the backfield. Allen to Palmer. He's got it inside the 45. And if Allen hit him in stride, he might be streaking to the end zone right here. Either way, it's a big play and a first down near midfield. See, right here, if you hit him in stride and he doesn't have to reach up for it like that, he might be all the way. But Buffalo gets a huge first down. As we approach the 2-minute warning, we'll need at least one more snap before we hit that mark. First down, Buffalo. Fake it to Cook, bootleg and a throw. Kincaid can't keep it in. Steps out of bounds after a 7-yard pickup with 2:11 to go. Second down and 3 here for Buffalo. Into Miami territory at the 45. They hand it off. Cook. He's close to the sticks and just short. We'll get a third down and inches on the other side of the 2-minute warning. We've got a ball game. AFC East, a thriller, 27-21. Who wants it more? We'll find out in the next 2 minutes from Buffalo. Third down and inches. I think everybody knows what play's coming here. Buffalo has all 3 timeouts. No, we don't get it. Instead, they hand it off, and it's a first down inside the 40-yard line. I think everybody was expecting a quarterback sneak, and instead they hand it off to Reggie Gilman for a first down inside the 40. And Buffalo going to sit on their 3 timeouts. Allen, quick hitter. Oh, big hit. Kincaid gets absolutely leveled by Dodson and a pickup of 6. They take it inside the 35-yard line. Clock continues to tick down under 1.5 minutes to go. Second and 4 here for Buffalo. Allen steps up, fires, caught! Palmer inside the 10, and it's first and goal. Timeout, Buffalo. Just over a minute to play, and the Bills are knocking on the door looking for the go-ahead score. First and goal for the Bills. Now, do you try to play time here if you're Buffalo? Still over a minute to go. They go play fake. Allen dumps it off. Cook turns it inside and takes it to the 5. Second and goal. And Buffalo's going to let the clock wind. Miami has all 3 timeouts. They should probably start thinking about it. We might see a classic let them score situation as well. Under 50 seconds to go. Second and goal. They hand it off, up the middle, and he is down to the 1-yard line, and Miami didn't let him into the end zone here, so the clock's going to continue to wind down. We're down to 30 seconds to go. And it all's coming down to this drive. Miami not using their timeouts, letting Buffalo play at it. Third and goal from the 1. 20 seconds to go. Allen to the back corner. Palmer knocked in the air, and it all comes down to a 4th and goal. Game on the line from a yard out. What do you draw up here? Do you go Allen with his length? They're about 6 inches away. They go shotgun. 16 seconds to go. 4th and goal. Allen fires. Pass intercepted. Picked up in the end zone. makes the interception, and Miami's going to win it in a thriller on Thursday night. It came down to 6 inches, and Buffalo couldn't get it done. Wow! And this crowd is dead quiet. Wow, unbelievable. How about the Dolphins? It came down to 6 inches, and you throw it twice. Miami in victory formation. The Dolphins get their first win of the year and an improbable win in Buffalo. 12.5-point underdogs, and they pull off the upset against their division rivals. They hand Buffalo their first loss of the year. 27-21, the final score. What a game from Orchard Park. Miami stuns the nation. My goodness, Tua. How about his game? One of the best games we've seen from Tua Tagovailoa in a long time in Miami. Makes the goal line stop at the end for a win. Unbelievable game. Miami gets their first win of the year here in Buffalo, and the Bills fall for the first time. Appreciate you, Gluten Taco. How about that? Who saw that coming, huh?